Top of the modern day lollies, my name is Ryan Wilkinson, and welcome to my channel, Treats and Deltics, which means that's love, treats and Deltics is like. Today I'm going to be doing a video, been picking up videos for a while, so I'm being really lazy like. DVD pickups for, I was going to do October, but let's do October, November. I haven't bought any DVDs really like in a while, because the place I get them just doesn't really like seem to have them. I get them from charity shops, so it's like 50p each or £5 or a pound, and I'm just getting like, a normal was like 3 for a pound, and a normal was like 50p, and then a normal was like basically a pound. So far, just got my local one, but just starting to shop around. Don't really need that many DVDs to be honest. I'll do a DVD collection next year and I'll have about 500. I don't know how many. I'll be now be around about 300 easily. Anyway, so I'm not going to show all these ones here, but friends, wasn't going to buy these. I watched this show like all the way through like twice, and I'll just keep these and watch them like in about 5 years time if I want. Don't really plan on watching them anytime soon. So in total, I've got like for friends, I've got the first series, got the second. Not someone's basically probably just went and just bought the ones they needed. So there's the first, third, the fourth, the sixth, and the seventh. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm missing like 5 series. Set them out of the way. We're gonna have the first series. I watched it all the way 3 years ago. Like when it was first, I absolutely loved it. Bought the first DVD box set for like a fiver, and then like now you can get DVD. Now is actually really good time to buy DVDs, even box sets are pretty much next to them. Because like you have Blu-ray and all. It's like you have the PS4, just price goes down because they're the Pro, and then higher quality for like consoles and technology like computers, phones, everything. And that is Lost Series 2. There's 6 series, so I just like need 4 more since I have the first one. I recommend watching Lost. It's actually, would say, my favorite drama ever. Like, it's actually kind of what got me in the dramas, like that and Prison Break in about 2005, 2006. Didn't really watch dramas then. Let me see, there's a few kids films in here, just like for like an entire pad. This is on for, if you're buying kids movies, I recommend getting something that lasts like at least an hour or more. I mean, unless it's something you're gonna watch yourself, like Toy Story or like Shrek. Like really childish stuff, I mean, like this here. So what's this here? Disney Tiger and Pooh, Friendly Tales, but like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Give these to my niece. Fireman Sam as well. Fireman Sam here next door. Used to watch it when I was a kid. The animation's just so different now. It's like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes and all like last like 10 minutes each. Once Upon a Mouse Time, or Mouse Time. That's weird, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Story Surprises. And this is on for 69 minutes as well. Yeah, pretty much it's changed over an hour. I actually will watch this myself. I used to like the Smurfs when I was a kid. Like, the animation looks so freaking retro, like it must be like 1970s or something. Smurfs and the Magic Flute. And when did the DVD come out? Probably, this must be out on VHS years ago, 71 minutes. The Bully. I'll watch that myself. Seeing movies powers around. Euro Trip, once you had something about 15 years old, pretty good film. Pretty like maybe low budget, underrated like version of Road Trip. Total Recall. Never even watched the original all the way through. I'll watch it at some point. I've watched most of it. ScoobyDoo meets Batman. I like Batman. I love ScoobyDoo. I guess I watch ScoobyDoo this day, but it's like the retro stuff. Like I picked this up just for the crack. The animation doesn't really look that bad, or actually looks okay. Like with the complete series and it's 2 discs, so it's only like 4 hours, I think. And I think I just said like I seen Rob Zombie's name, yeah. So Rob Zombie, and then Rob Star Eve. Yeah, there's your Black Woman that was like with Gwen Stefani like in a song at one point. And then Stan Lee, she has like short hair. I think this is about 8 kids that all have a superpower. I'm not too sure. I've seen it 8 and I want to see it. Super 8. So I'll watch that eventually at some point. Happy Feet. It's got like snowy glitter at the bottom. It's pretty cool. I think at the moment, like the what's that called? The thing, the penguin's born. Like he just shoots out and then like he starts tap dancing because he's freezing. Like never really thought much of the film. Like it's like sometimes look at him, like nah. Oh, it's like a kid's film. It's not take it seriously. But all I should like now I've got it. Actually wanted because it's in charge. I'm getting DVDs from next to nothing. I mean, it's like years ago when I went out and bought DVDs, mostly just games. I think there's like a second one, that might be a third, but I'm pretty sure there's at least 2. And we think there's 2. First one was good. I think they should have kept the series going. It's kind of like Peep Show. Peep Show got bad around the 5th series. Like it's like those Channel 4 shows, which is like 6 episodes a series, like which is like crap. And I don't really know what to think of this film. Ever nor Norton's in it. Is Edward Norton? No, that's Edward Furlong, I think. Who is we call him John Connor. Woody Harrelson. That's the reason why I bought that. And Courtney Love's in it. Remember when she acted as well. Sky Captain in the World Tomorrow. Thank God I got Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie's such a poser way her lips are, like if you can see, like there. You might not be able to see that well, but I can focus. Like she's just like a weird poser, like with her lips. She's probably got like some plastic surgery done to her and just think she's amazing. And that's just like show them off. Dark Crystal, I think this is something to do with Jim. Yeah, it's Jim Henson. He done like, I'm not sure he done Muppets, he done Fraggle Rock and he done Sesame Street. This animation here, like I don't really like the look of it. I mean, if you grew up in the 80s, this stuff was probably like what 3D is today, or like what 4K Ultra HD would have been back in the 80s or something. Next up, we have Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the War Rabbit. Never really thought much of that there. I mean, I did like Wallace and Gromit, just it's okay. I'll always give them an ace, like some of these DVDs they'll keep for myself, the kids' ones. Screaming Movie 3. I think I might have 2 copies, I don't know. And Screaming 2. I'm going for all my DVDs anyway, 500 of like, see that wardrobe behind you? That one right there, up the top there's DVDs there, and the corners of building wardrobe, DVDs all at the top, like about, I don't know, about 3 foot maybe. DVDs here, about 60 DVDs here, and there's DVDs in the front room. So like, I don't know, maybe 400, maybe almost 500 DVDs. How much did it cost me to get away on more DVDs? Probably about £200 if even. Surf's Up. Here's like a second one about surfboarding, penguins. Interesting to watch. I don't really know who all makes kids films these days. It's obviously you have like the animation ones, like Handrong, where it's basically like Disney, and then you have like Pixar, and then you have like DreamWorks, and you have like all their companies. Madagascar's DreamWorks obviously at the top. I never really thought much about that film. Like a girl I remember years ago, she wanted to watch it, and like I brought it over to the house, and then like a few of us have watched it. I think she turned and thought it was crap, and like I was like, this film's actually amazing. I loved it. Like, Shutter Island, I watched it years ago. I think it might have been stoned or something. I watched it. We lost a bit of attention span. Leonardo DiCaprio being one of my favorite actors. Like, so we'll go back and watch it. I highly recommend watching Catch Me If You Can if you haven't seen that, and also The Wolf of Wall Street. That's actually sealed. I got that like the other day. Bob the Builder, A Christmas to Remember. About 6 episodes on or something. If you're buying, I think it's in my, I can't remember. Like if you're buying a kids DVDs, like depends all their stuff. Like it's even like buying something like even like second hand or whatever. Like if it's retail, or like you put something on, like you want to last a bit more than an hour. Like you know what I mean? You would buy some where it's like a retail price. It's even worse. Like it lasts like 20-30 minutes. And you're paying like a tenner for it. It's just stupid. That's saying about kids films and like, even like kids DVDs. Even it's like episodes. I mean, this year lasts like 86 minutes, and it's like it doesn't tell me my episodes on it. I don't know. Go Diego Go. I don't know what this is. I think it's about a kid music and adventures, like Dora the Explorer. I think Diego's Christmas. Don't really care much for Christmas stuff, but my niece will watch it. Like, and it's really chilly stuff. Don't really care much for war films, like, but I'll watch that. RoboCop. Never really cared too much for RoboCop. Watched the third one years ago. I remember like the third one. Like those are DVDs. You get those DVDs. Considering this cost me 50p. I've been like hard, like, you know what I mean? So like giving up, like those are weird DVDs. How do you know if like they're gonna work? If like they're double sided, and like what's the chance that you scratch them? You know what I mean? It's 4 films and 1 on like, each side, 2 discs. So all 4 RoboCop films. I already have the first one out there downstairs, so it'll probably just get away to mail or shit there from my nephew. Then I'll Quiver 1 and 2. Fred Claus. Don't really care much for Prince Vaughn or Christmas Film that much, but I just bought them for the sake of it since they're cheap. So it's, even if I don't like them, I'll just give them to someone that probably will like. I mean, if I'm getting for nothing. Tim Allen, I do like Tim Allen. Like, well, I mean, Tim Allen's not bad. I think his best character he's probably ever played is Woody. Or have you ever watched what's that show called? Home Improvement. It was on Disney Channel. I think it was Disney Channel. It was on years ago. Pretty sure it was Disney Channel. Girls in the Mist. Never watched. I think it was like, I don't know, 80s or 90s. Mom likes that film, so I just got up the card and probably watch it. Rio, tried watching that before, and I kind of got a bit bored. I was saying, when you see DVDs, you go out there, you think there's like bring off on it. They could be selling you a blank case for all you know. Hitman's Bodyguard. think it's like a comedy. That thing, like Ryan Reynolds, like it's probably like now he's played Deadpool. It's like he feels like every single character he has to play in the film is like comedy. No Good Day, normal Samuel L. Jackson. Only got this Samuel L. Jackson. The man Samuel L. Jackson. Russell Howard. Yeah, don't like her much for stand up. Like I used to like watch it, showing up by choice or him up to a friend's house. Like it's like every Thursday it was on Russell Howard's like good news, and like I just watched it and I got like sort of like into it every time whenever he like just had it on. I just watched it like and picked it up just for the day. Like I think I said at the start of the video, because I only remember it's the second time recording this video because I had a button on my keyboard and like it basically made me stop the video. That's what it basically you click off to like end the video. So the price DVDs like local charity shop 50p each or 5 for a pound, and then like there's other ones that will be a pound each for DVDs. So it's like nah. I mean I'm a bit of a cheapskate, so 5 for a pound, 2 for a pound, which is like basically 50p each. You buy them singularly, also 3 for a pound. Don't really need to buy many DVDs in the makes. I mean for like almost 500. The Raid. I think I tried watching that before. I can see like subtitles or dub. It's like you have a choice between sub or dub. What would you go for? Because the dub you're like looking at their mouths and they're just going, and then they say like 2 words. The Raid. It's pretty much like it's not even a story here. It's just going in. It's one of their films like like you probably get a lot easier foreign films are like all the same. Like there's like you know if you watch like Grand War Time, there's like action but their story as well. It's basically just like constant action and then it's like no talking. It's like they probably say like here mate, I can't like we're not gonna talk right now about like fire guns or something. But I mean like whenever I watch it, like it says in the front, the Raid. I mean it's just like the cover itself is like so freaking badass. I've never seen this in the cinema. It's like a poster of it and I was like I'm watching something years ago. 20 elite cops, 30 floors of hell. How can 20 cops survive that? But that's the thing, like imagine if something like this realistically happened in real life, right? You go in like flats, definitely on this country, right? Even the flats, there's like flats like 5 minutes away from my house, they're like multi-stories, right? 14 floors. Imagine like 20 cops going in there, and like it takes me like about 3 hours to get to the top, because like pretty much like every single person they go into, they're from like C4. It's like doing like breaches. It's just like all sorts of stuff. I don't know if you can really see the back cover, like, and just looks freaking mad. Like if you can see the top, like blood and stuff on it. It's one of those ones where you probably could just watch the film and not even pay attention when they're talking. That's anyway, but it's not in English. Bring it on. Usually don't cover stuff like I usually don't cover like chick flicks and stuff like that. But I think it was on TV one day, and I watched it and I was like, "Here's something decent." Angelina Jolie, Salt. Sister said she watched this. Don't know what's about it all. Liev Schreiber, however you pronounce his name, and Ray Donovan. Never really cared much for him. I think he was actually in all 3 screams. I thought he was only in like the second or maybe the third one. Never really focused much on him because I was like Randy the best in Scream. Angelina Jolie, Salt. I've seen this here, like whenever I was winning, I've seen it like pretty much like straight away on a glance at the DVD. It's 2 days, I was like, oh, I need this. I think the first one is by far the best. I like the third one was good. The second one isn't too bad. I still haven't even seen Seed, and there's no one after that there. But the Bride Chucky and Seed Chucky. It's weird, like his Chucky was a thing, like I don't know if it was 80s. I think the first one was maybe 80s, late 80s, and like early 90s. The second one was like 92 or something. John Ritter's in this. He was in I think he was the guy that was in Civil Rouge, and after when he died, and then he was in Problem Child. Brad Dourif, he was in I don't know if he voices Chucky actually. He was in what's it called? Blade is like I think he played Frost. It's mad because I've seen a really look at the very first film. You see him like the second film as well. I think it was the third one. He has like all the scars. The first 2 films, like he just looks like really charity, like something you actually would give like a baby or a kid to play with. But, like that's pretty nice. Imagine like going like you go in the third planet because in the third planet like last week, and I've seen these here they're like 80 quid each, but I want to get like a few Chucky dolls fancy in the future, like, and basically like you see them just like the scars on their faces. So imagine like buying like a 5-year-old kid that for Christmas, or even more like a 3-year-old kid, be mad. I think I double discs. I never really cared much for double disc stuff like special features. I mean, remember DVDs first came out, I remember putting them on, it was like Austin Powers, I think it was the Spy Shaggy, what was it, Jerry Springer, ScoobyDoo, and Dr. Evil, like the Jerry Springer show together. which is pretty fun. Like that's whenever like this VHS and DVD was just going for like it's like special features, which is like a thing. It's like whoa, it's like so futuristic. Like, but some people probably like, go for like audio commentaries and all other stuff. But me personally, I just don't really care much for that there. Next up, there's actually 5 series this year. It's costing £2 a charge. I thought, why not? That's thing as well. Tip for you: see if you're buying like DVD box sets, this is what you can do. I live in the UK, right? So I have CX, right? So you can use like that if you live in the UK. And also like eBay as well, and maybe charge shop and stuff. Also as well, it's with box sets, they can do stuff like they bring out the first series and they bring out the second series and they'll like bundle the 2 series together, right? And it comes on the third series, the bundle of 3, and then the fourth and the bundle of 4, and then they'll do them separately every time. It's like every time there's a new thing, you have to bring out like out a new box set to ship it. Anyways, 3 series. I haven't even watched that to this day. The guy on the left looks a bit like Michael McIntyre kind of. I think some people say it starts out to be good, and afterward it gets crap. Probably like everything. This is the last pal, so Hitman Uncut. I think that's the first one, and the Marine. Don't like how much we're John Cena like, but every single wrestler feels like they're trying to like to be like an actor. I think The Rock's just really so like reacting these days, to be honest. And when he came back to wrestling, damn it, like he was on steroids. He was just so much more bigger compared to like in like the 90s and early 2000s. The whole 10 yards, I think the first one, the whole 9 yards, was like a long time ago. Don't know what watches or I'll have to wait until like, I get the first one to watch. The X-Files movie, like 2 of them, I think Billy Connolly was in the second one, but it's kind of years later. That's one show I have to pick up on DVD box sets. So, oh yeah, it was semi box sets. Sometimes you can pick them up like cheaper as a bundle, like the whole series. And other times you can pick them up like cheaper if you're going like individually. So, just do that and shop around. The Evil Dead. I haven't seen the remake one. Completely forgot with Ash versus the Evil Dead. I think that show like I don't know if it got cancelled or it's just one of the ones that like, I don't know anyone to. I actually literally don't even know anyone to watch it. I'm like the only one like anywhere else I've ever watched it. No, I didn't. I haven't watched this. There's a few ScoobyDoo movies. So many ScoobyDoo movies. It's insane now. ScoobyDoo and Arabian Nights. Wouldn't mind picking up them all. When I say them all, I mean like ones like animation kind of like that there are rather than like the more modern ones, because like me personally like like weird like sort of like CGI type. It's like they're trying to fuse like CGI or like cartoon animators making it really bad looking. The second one wasn't really that great. I think it was like in Japan. The second one, and then like the next Karate Kid, and then when I seen this, I thought that's not too bad. Like I'll watch them. So I think Karate Kid. The only one I really want to watch is the third one. It's like the first one, like he just teaches him how to clean his house, clean his house for like half of the movie. Like it's funny. Like the Naked Gun, not too bad. It's weird. It's like the first one's like 1, and the second one's 2.5, and 3, and a third. And Leslie Nielsen is actually dead. He died like 5 years ago or something. Don't really care about too much for spooks, like, but if he's in it, you have to watch it. Like, Freddy Got Fingered, considered to be like, the worst movie ever. I got to be like 4 out of 10. Thought he'd be like some sausages. Yeah, we recommend actually giving it a go. I mean, like, what if you got to lose? Like, you watch like once and then maybe you like it, you won't. Fun with Dick and Jane. Don't really care much for like stuff like this, like rom-com and all that crap. And thought, I'll pick it up just for crack, just for like more stuff to watch. But it's actually not inside. I'm kind of disappointed. Wasn't really that disappointed to open up and then realize like it's got American Pie in it, so like doubles American Pie. Never before Christmas, something that I really poorly cared too much about. I'll watch it. I mean, I watched it as a kid and thought it was okay, but I could just watch it and I don't really enjoy it that much. Just give it away to someone. All the stuff is just so weird. Like it's basically one time's Halloween and one one's like Christmas, or it's Christmas and Halloween and one time. I can't remember. Saving Private Ryan. I think this is like a pretty long movie. 160 minutes. So that's basically 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tom Hanks, big. It's weird the way he's been. Like, I think it seems like someone that basically like dropped liquid on it, and it's basically like all like sort of like wavy. But if you haven't seen Big in the 80s, Tom Hanks is so freaking young there. I do recommend watching that. There's the famous scene in the toy store, or I guess there's a store with a toy section in it. They basically play on the piano with feet. Big, really good movie. I recommend watch it. It's matter how young Tom Hanks looks are. All his films nowadays seem like he seems like so freaking serious, just like So that's just like what it's like you fancy grow up like with age. And like it seems like all those films just get like Oscars and all these other stuff, even if they're like terrible. Like Captain Phillips, something to watch after I'd watch it until I was bored. And there's another film called Sully, which is like the river. I think it's Sully. It's called the River Sully, or no, we think his name's Sully actually. Vanilla Sky. I honestly don't even care much. I thought this was like. I don't even care much for Tom Cruise to be honest. Like I mean, like Top Gun, Cocktail. That's about it. Really, the first Mission Impossible. I don't think he's that great of an actor. Like to be honest, the Vanilla Sky. Just pick it up just for crack. I'll watch it. Don't know if it'd be my kind of film. Try watching these a while ago, but then again, as I said, these DVDs are cheap as hell, so I don't even mind like really wasting time like watching them. Well, if I enjoy them, like it's not really wasted time. The Leopard Trilogy 3 for well 53. Back in the day, we would have paid like 20, 30 rupees, and next to nothing. It's pretty much like VHS prices. Wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to sell you a VHS or a cassette tape for like more Blu-ray DVD at the same price. Little Britain, the first series is the best. I don't know where to keep these watching and get more away because like, arguably probably just like flick through because it's a sketch show. It's like you can just watch this certain characters. I mean, there was a choice in the first DVD to watch certain characters, but if I don't like watching the certain characters, then they'll basically, well, if I don't like watching like them in the front, which are just boring as hell characters, and I'll skip through and watch stuff like Leonardo. Daniel Craig, namely watching Rachel Wise, or how I pronounce it. I think I've heard her name before. I don't like how much of Daniel Craig, like, I think he's the worst Bond I've ever came across. Dreamhouse, yeah. Sean Bean, good actor. Danny Dare, yeah, he's alright. Bob Hoskins, he looks familiar. I don't know, man. I think like Danny Dare needs to learn how to act. That's actually Morgan, I think, from The Walking Dead. It's mad. The first time I ever seen him, my mum, like, speaking English. I don't even know he's from England. My mum was like watching some TV show. I think his name's like Louis or something. I can't even remember what his name is. I'm pretty sure it is Morgan from The Walking Dead. And he's speaking, I think he's like from Liverpool. He's like, oh my god, that accent's mad as hell. That's him like right there. I can actually see that. And last, I watched like the first one. Is I think I joined. Oh my god, The Dust. I enjoyed like the second one more, and that is the. I think I actually said it there. I just can't remember. God, The Dust and The Godfather. Anyway, so that's basically this year video here. It's like I don't know when I give you this, but 60. I've had from like about 2 months ago where it was like be doing like a UFC and the wrestling DVD pickups. One of them separately, might just do them together. There's about 10 DVDs there, and then like I don't even know if I showed this off before. I think I might have. The first DVD, The Jerk, it's actually pretty good. Lonely guy. It's alright. Damn man, don't worry, play it. I don't know if I can watch that. It's like PG. It just seems like weird. Like, anyway, Steve Martin, because like he started like acting in the 80s, and I was born in it. He only started acting in his 40s or something. I think basically, what's it called, like in the 70s, well, up until the 80s, I think he was doing like stand up, whatever, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's basically it. I've got like more stuff to up, like basically like figure reviews, mugs, like mugs. That's basically what this channel mostly about, like figures and stuff like that there. So if you want to see the kind of stuff, just check out my future previous videos, and then like this video, I'll be putting up videos that's like once a month. So I do like one in December or January. I really haven't even decided what I'm doing with DVDs because I need to put up like a ton of shelves and stuff. Plus, I have like 500 DVDs. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching. Or